Time for some Friday car confessional. I had my weigh-in this morning like I do every Friday, and I maintained. I didn't gain anything. I didn't lose anything. And you know what? I was pissed. I wasn't happy that the scale didn't move. I mean, I got out, I did my workouts. I worked out 5 days of the past 7 this week. I got my water in most of the time. I tracked all of my food. The scale didn't see that. So, yeah, I was kind of pissed. I was kind of frustrated. I was kind of sad. But I came downstairs and my brain kind of started to go the way that my brain goes. And I knew I had some choices I needed to make. And when I got here this morning, and I did, first of all, did make the conscious choice to come to the Y, even though in the past, I probably would have used that as an excuse to go, why the hell do I want to go work out if it's not going to show up on the scale? I made a conscious choice to come to the Y anyway. And I recorded a video to post and share with you guys. And do you know when you are really kind of angry or pissed or just upset with somebody and you sit down and you write a note, or probably not even a note anymore, but an email, and you go to send it and you decide, maybe I should wait on that just a little bit. Let me think about it and before I send it in haste. Sometimes you send it anyway and you shouldn't. This time I decided to wait and see how I felt after my hour at the Y. And I'm really glad I did, because my head is a lot more clear than it was when I went in. I wasn't a total downer in the last video, but I also wasn't looking at a lot of the things that I have accomplished. There have been so many of you out there who have been so supportive and encouraging and just trying to be uplifting to me. And I hear them and I try to reply to as many of them as I can, and it's awesome. But the weird thing is that I don't think that I'm living that. It's one thing to comment back and say thanks, I appreciate it. It's even another thing for me to say to you here on my videos, I really appreciate it and I love you guys, and oh my God, I totally do. I love you so much. But if I'm not living that, then it's just kind of just words, and I'm also not valuing what you're doing and what I'm doing. So I made a decision. I went in, I did my workout, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep moving forward, and I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing for the past 2 months. 2 months ago, I would have never been able to go to the Y and do anything for an hour. 2 months ago, I wasn't even going to the damn Y. So there is that. In the past, when I've struggled, I've used that as an excuse to go back to my old ways. And as you can see, didn't really work that well. I would eat, I would not exercise, I wouldn't take care of myself. I would feel like crap, and so therefore I would treat myself like crap. I don't want to do that this time. I've worked hard the past 2 months, almost 3 months, actually 3 months now, to get to a point where I'm feeling good about the life that I'm leading. The weight is what it is, and I have to accept how I feel about it. I can't just blow it off and say, it doesn't piss me off, it doesn't frustrate me, it doesn't make me want to rip my hair out sometimes, but I've got to look at the changes that I'm making overall and know that eventually my body is going to catch up. I'm really glad I decided to wait and post this. I feel hopeful. I feel like I'm doing things differently this time. And even though I can feel so obsessed with the number on the scale, I have to know that this is the rest of my life. I can't be ruled by that. I can't determine whether a week is good or not if the scale goes up or down or doesn't do anything at all. So this week, my focus is going to be, I'm going to look back on my week, look at kind of where I spent my points. And I think I took 2 days off last week for my exercise. I may try only do one this week. I think that may have contributed a little bit. I didn't. That could have been one of the reasons why I wasn't feeling as great either. I'm starting to get into this habit, and I need to feed that. And even if I'm not coming for an hour at a time, at least I can come and do something, and that's better than nothing. I'm going to look at this week as a learning experience, and the whole thing, this whole damn journey has just been one learning experience after the other. And it's hard to look at yourself and study yourself that closely, but I'm going to keep moving forward, and I'm not going to let this discourage me and keep me from my goals and my dreams. I want to live my life. I'm tired of living in shame and fear and just all that other baggage and crap that I've been carrying around for so long. Thank you again for all of your comments on my Facebook posts, on my blog, thelightersideofme.com, on Instagram, just everything. It means so much, and I'm doing my best to be as honest with all of you as I can. That's all I can do. That's who I am. I have to live the truth. I can't hide from it anymore. So hopefully English please. Next week's weigh-in will show off the fruits of my labor. But if not, we'll, reassess and see what we can do. But thanks for listening, and I will check in with you next Friday. Bye.